Welcome, Leo Virgo, to your Astrodice reading for February. Hope you friends are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers. Anyone new, welcome, welcome. Got so many new subscribers. Welcome, guys. Okay, let's get in here and see how February is going to treat you. For those of you who are new, this is where we take astrology with tarot and make a small horoscope for the month using only one of the 12 houses. So let's get in here and see what's going on for the month. Ooh. Very nice, guys, having the 5th house coming out. Let's get our stones over here ready. Okay, there we go. Having the moon coming out with some Aries energy. Having a little bit of a fiery start of the year here. So let's see what's going on here. Having the moon coming in. We do have that full moon on the 12th. I know I keep saying the 13th. I just, it's like, sorry guys. I keep saying the 13th, but it is the 12th. Your unconscious, sensitive inner emotions and responses coming out. With some Aries energy. The energy around you is dynamic and spontaneous, crusading, impulsive, and action is likely to occur. So having that, I love that though. Anytime Aries comes up in a reading, it's almost like, you know what, I love that energy, right? Because that means we're going to get crusading over here. We're going to put it all out there and we're going to move pretty quick on this situation, right? Some months I just feel like we need that Aries energy, right? Just keep going strong, right? It doesn't matter what sign you are. I mean, I'm Taurus, so I do like slow and steady wins the race, but every now and again, it's like, you know what, I'd like to crusade a little bit. I'd like to move a little bit faster towards what it is I'm really putting out there. Going towards that 5th house, especially talking about this love, where you have fun, romance, and create things you are proud of. So really racing in there with some impulsive desires, right? Really pushing. Okay, getting straight into the situation for the beginning of the month, middle of the month, and the end of the month. Okay, having some painful endings going on over here. It does feel like you were feeling defeated at the very beginning of the month when it comes to love, what you're having fun with, what you're creating, whether that's in a, love, romance, your band, your hobbies, however. But it does sound you focused. You were feeling defeated about this situation, but you're really watching your pinnacle. You're really watching what you want to master, really bringing some passion in. But you're, actually understanding that there is some responsibility. It's almost like I'm not going to let this defeat, even though I do feel defeated. I'm coming in, you know what it feels like? It feels like I'm coming in defeated from last month, but it's okay because I know where my high standards are and I'm going to work hard to get past this defeat. So I'm not going to let it kill me. Yeah, you know your self-worth, so you're not going to allow this to be your ending. There could have been some false success when it came to the 5th house of love. You could have seen this person as, my all, but they really did hurt me. But I'm going after my 9 of Cups. This is not going to be the end. If anything, you're going to bounce back and you're going to say, you thought you killed me, but I'm going to get up. Yeah, I do feel defeated. You hurt me a lot, right? But you're going to feel a lot better about it. By proceeding to do you, right? So it does feel like you are coming into the beginning of the month with a lot of pain. But that Aries is really going to boost that self-confidence back up. It does look like they hurt your self-worth, and you know what you're worth, and you're going after what it is you truly want. So grabbing an overall card for the beginning of the month is sitting within your quiet power, not going to allow them to hurt you. Right? You know who you are. So there is definitely feeling like somebody has hurt you. They have, there could have been some manipulation, but trying to cause you some weakness. But you're definitely bouncing back with your quiet power over here. So going into the mid-month over here, it looks like you do have a message coming in It's going to bring a lot of inner strength and a new opportunity when it comes to this love situation or whatever it is your fifth house is. Remember, the fifth house is your fun, romance, create things you're proud of. Could be that band, however it is. Use your discernment, but it is definitely talking about finding some kind of manifestation and using your diligence about the situation, right? You're really going to feel like you're paying attention to the parts of your life that were feeling so stagnant are now moving closer and feeling like you have this new opportunity. So you're going to start feeling a lot better now that you kind of bounce back this and really give yourself that love. Okay, so you're kind of assessing your progress. You can see that here, like I'm making progress. So there's going to be a lot of determination in where you want to proceed, really putting out that pinnacle. You could have some news coming in from this page of Pentacles. Could be an earth sign. Right, it could be Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. It doesn't have to be. But it could be also that you are talking to a very good friend. It does feel like it could be a good friend that's coming in. It could also be a fire sign as well. So it could be like, you know, it looks like you could be healing as you are talking to this other person. Yeah, about your love situation, about your fifth house. You're talking to this person, and it could be bringing in a lot of strength. If it's not talking to another person, you know, it could just be yourself, reassuring yourself, you know what, I don't need to deal with this. Finding your inner power, inner strength, and using that inner dialogue within yourself. So there, you know, there's a lot of where you were feeling overwhelmed. Okay, so the overall card there. So it does look like you're getting back on your feet when it comes to this. You're really proceeding as normal. And it does look like you have some help coming in. You're planting seeds where the seeds need to be planted. You know, it's kind of like, you know, if this person is coming in to try to reconcile a situation, don't let them blow smoke up your ass, my friends, okay? Because that does look like that's what they're doing. You know, they're trying to get you to hold on tight to listen to what they have to say. Okay, so that's not going to help you. If anything, that could hurt you. So it does look like, right, it does look like you are, you know, planning the next step. So don't kick yourself, you know, before having them come in. Because it does look like somewhere around the full moon, they might want to come in and, you know, try to get their jollies and, right, try to manipulate you again about the situation. Okay, but you've got this. Okay, so let's see over here. The end of the month, it is about what's being justified. Some of you might be talking about divorce, really taking on that, but it does look like they might be trying to stop this closure. They're trying to stop this you know, you kind of getting away situation, or stop this fun or whatever is going on over here. Somebody does not like that. They don't feel it's fair. It feels like they're, you know, and you're going to feel like they're holding you back from the decisions that are needing to be made over here. But it looks like there's an inability or an unwillingness, right, with them to want to listen to what you're trying to say. That's why I said be careful. They might try to be blowing smoke up your butt over there. But it looks like you're just rest assuring over here and getting by, not trying to struggle at all. Yeah. Looks like you're being very proud of your decisions. You know where you're going. You know how you want to be treated. And it looks like you're going to start radiating at the end of the month over here by making these new heavy duty, you know, plans or boundaries, or, you know, getting yourself back to where you feel aligned. Having that connection between your subconscious and your conscious over here with the, excuse me, with the hangman. So I just feel like you're really flying high over here. Okay, it just feels like, Leo, Virgo, you know where you're going. That Leo piece is going to come in, and it's really going to kind of set you free over here as you're really going through what it is you truly want, not allowing those heavy emotions to continue to take over. Yeah. It's kind of like, yeah, I'm going to look at the Three of Cups down because I do have some regrets, right? But I'm going to fly high over here. Okay, so it does look like you are taking some kind of reflection time over here, but you're really pushing out that energy right back out to the world. Yeah. Soaking up. Yeah, you're definitely soaking up the sun over here, soaking up this abundance that's coming towards you. You may even have new love, or you might be just putting all your abundance towards, your family members with the 10 of Cups, your kids, what you really, what really makes you happy. So there is this place that it's kind of, it could even be a little bit tempting in some ways to just kind of ghost them and pretend that they're not there. Right? But that could be the challenge of, right, the challenge of them not really going away though, right? So it's almost like if I don't speak up and say what I need to say, right, then that's not really going to do anything, right? So I need to, right, I need to speak and walk my walk so that I can get to where my healing is, what I need to do. Because it does kind of feel like, they're kind of double edging this. It's kind of like a double-edged sword over here. If I don't speak up and they don't really get what I'm saying, because I'm sitting in my quiet power, right? If I don't really say something, they're not going to really get it. So I guess I'm going to have to decide a new route so that way I can get where I need to be so that they get it, right? Because obviously me, not interacting with them and staying silent and in solitude, they're not getting it. So it does look like there's some kind of closures and goodbyes, or just the closure of the situation. Depends on who it is, right? It's like, we're not entertaining this anymore. Stop it. We're not doing that. We're not talking about that anymore. Stop it, right? Or I've had enough. Goodbye, depending on who you're talking to, right? So is this just, something that they need to be quiet about the situation because it's making you very mad and we need to move on from this situation? Or actually, am I done with you and I need to move on? Depends on, what it is. Oh, because there's not going to be, not everybody in the world we're just going to drop and be like, yeah, I'm all done with them. We don't just throw away family members like that, right? Or people who mean something to us. It means we had a fight and I don't want to talk about it anymore. Close the damn book, right? So whichever no longer serves you, you're putting an end to this situation, right? Because you're taking your heart back. You're like, I'm done with this shit, okay? So take it how it is for you, okay? But there's going to be a time over here, you can totally see at the end of the month where you're stopping, and taking a breather and avoiding any kind of a new heartache because they want to keep talking about it. I'm not going to talk about that anymore. That will actually close down that cycle, close down that. Yeah, we're done. Let's get back to the joy and the happiness, or get back to my joy and happiness because I don't want to deal with you anymore. Take it how it resonates. Okay, but whatever it is, you're putting a stop to that. And you're doing it, you're going to do it very fiery. So at least at the end of the month, we see, right, over here is kind of like I'm seeing. But then at the very end of the month, it's almost like they don't get the hint. So it's almost like now I have to push that energy towards them with the Chariot to make them stop. Look, I'm making you stop using Sagittarius energy over here. Wow, now you're going to get that. The fierceness is coming out. Now you've pushed too hard. Right? I was just trying to let it go. I was, let it go, let it flow. And you just want to keep pushing on me. So they're actually trying to challenge you up. Okay, but now you've seen it. You see the clarity of the situation, stepping back from the situation, and now putting a stop to it. So it's very good, guys. That will come to an end. You're like, I'm done. Because all I did was cause heartache, pain, okay, setbacks, challenges, however. Okay, so let's go ahead and get you an angel message over here. Best message, please, for the beautiful Leo Virgo. Being the walrus. Remain vigilant about the current situation. Pay attention to signs and omens and let them dictate your choices. Yeah, that's pretty what you're doing here. Kind of like I'm looking back, but you were doing it here though too, but you were kind of sitting in your quiet power, right? You were kind of, if I sit quiet, you'll understand what I'm saying. Oh, you didn't want to get it. Maybe they got it for like a minute. crackdown, right, on the situation. Okay, so let's see. Best messages, please, from Spirit using the Traveler card. What your Spirit wants to know. I want you to know that there's going to be some cleansing waters. Purification activates vibrant life force. Hey, guys, you know what? It's probably time to just, you know what? I need a bubble bath after this, you know? I'm done. Long, hot shower. Go sit in a jacuzzi. I just need some me time for a minute, right? And that feels like this, you know, time for me. This is because you were stuck at an empath. Reflect and redirect your energy because they've got you all over the place. They're not listening. So now it's just time to listen. You got a lot of solitude over here. So that Virgo piece of you is really interacting in this situation. It's like it's time to go within, find that silence, find that peace, right? Before you let the Leo go wild, right? Before you let him out of the lion's den, right? Yeah, so absolutely. Okay, my friends. Until next time. Peace and love. Bye-bye.